fig tree that I just mentioned earlier is a prominent tree in Palestine, and it's often a symbol for the blessings of the land. They weren't only grown commercially, but they were found in many people's yards to provide fruit and, of course, to provide shade during the hot summer months. When we see the fig tree budding, it means summer is coming. Now, it doesn't mean that summer has come, nor does it mean that the buds have borne fruit, or that the work of nature is done. It only means that the bud is a sign of life, of the life that will be coming if only we continue to nurture the life of the tree. In so many ways, we are just like fig trees. God plants us. Then, as we learn and grow, our roots get stronger, they take form. Fruit trees grow best in well-drained soil with lots of nutrients, and their deep root system requires at least 3 feet of topsoil to thrive, and they'll take root when they're ready. Well, likewise, our relationships will not grow well if the conditions are not ideal. We need the nutrient of God's love to survive. Because we are not complete creatures, in a sense that there's always room for improvement, whether spiritually, socially, physically, morally, etc. But like the fig tree in bud, we are invited to wait with trust and hope for the fruit that will come in the future. In the process, God provides us help. Throughout our lives, He plants certain people in our lives, like wise teachers, pastors, etc., whose wisdom and counsel allow us to bud forth and our branches reach to the skies. And before you know it, we have the satisfaction of providing an abundant harvest of figs for the good of others. And from our seeds, new fig trees are planted. And as we continue to grow, many of us will encounter challenges and difficulties, having to withstand harsh winds and brutal storms and sometimes droughts. We experience suffering in many forms. It could be unemployment or underemployment. It could be terminal illness or the death of a loved one, or divorce or separation, or poor performance at work or in school, or depression from this pandemic. These are the challenges that we have. Our branches get all twisted or bent out of shape, and our bark scarred. Yet even when our lives are disturbed and seem uncertain, the kingdom of God is near, and we can trust that the future is firmly in the hands of a sovereign Lord. After all, even the terrible tribulations and sorrow we go through in this life serve His greater purpose. So today, ask God to help us find reason to hope, to persevere, and to move ahead and forward even in the darkest winter days. Let the trees around us inspire us to selfless and humble generosity, and remind us of God's promise that spring will come to the hearts and spirit of each and every one of us.